As the marketing industry navigates the dynamic landscape of digital advertising in 2024, I want to shed light on some pivotal public policy trends that are reshaping our industry and highlight what the ANA is doing in DC and in states to address these challenges. From data privacy to AI, there are a host of issues that currently have the attention of Congress and state lawmakers. It's incumbent upon our industry to take the reins and ensure we're assisting lawmakers to create regulations that both protect the rights of consumers and ensure our industry is able to continue providing enriching experiences. One thing is clear: profound change is on the horizon. The question is, who will be guiding that change? Data privacy. It's an issue that has taken center stage in recent years. With Congress's continued failure to enact a national data privacy bill, states are filling the void by passing omnibus privacy bills of their own, growing a patchwork of legislation around the country, addressing not only general data privacy concerns, but also specific areas like child privacy and protection of health-related data. Recent proposed amendments to two federal bills aimed at protecting children, KOSA, the Kids Online Safety Act, and COPPA 2.0, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, reflect a heightened interest in safeguarding the privacy of our youngest citizens. In particular, we are seeing a growing trend in the states of raising the definition of the age of a child from kids 12 and under to include adolescents and teenagers under 18. This is problematic and will lead to many unintended consequences. Our view is that while we must protect children's privacy, we must also be cognizant that in our modern world, we should not treat a 17-year-old as we treat a 7-year-old. As teenagers grow into adulthood, they also grow into being part of our society and our nation's economy. They begin to make decisions of their own, from deciding their path after high school to purchasing decisions with money they earn themselves. We have been actively commenting and providing letters to state legislators highlighting these important distinctions between our country's youth. The ANA also recently submitted comments to the FTC's proposed rules on the original COPPA and are actively meeting with legislators to craft practical legislative language. We realize if we don't take a prudent approach to how we protect children's privacy online, we may miss striking the right balance of privacy protections for this next generation. But children's privacy isn't the only issue impacting advertisers and marketers in 2024. There is a growing interest in more protections surrounding health data privacy. For example, New Jersey and New Hampshire recently became the 14th and 15th states to enact their own comprehensive data privacy laws. The result? A patchwork of laws that vary state by state. The ANA's Healthcare Working Group, comprised of industry experts, is tackling the complexities of health data privacy amid legislative changes. Our aim is to come up with a set of best ethical practices that protects sensitive health data and self-regulates the industry. Our members are at the forefront of the industry and are actively working in collaboration with us to define protections without hampering the quality of care for patients. Now, of course, we have to acknowledge the 2023 marketing word of the year: artificial intelligence. AI is now at the center of our industry. To date, President Biden has issued two critical executive orders on AI. In fact, the White House called the most recent executive order the most significant executive action any president has ever taken to protect Americans' data security. These EOs are a call to action for the federal government, with a broad mandate to undertake new rulemaking and to develop data transfer and security guidance to address risks with sensitive personal data. Congress held committee hearings in 2023, but no bills have moved yet. This leaves the task of establishing regulatory frameworks for AI to state legislators. And they are again playing their role as laboratories of our nation's democracy by proposing new laws focused on AI and privacy protection. Since 2019, 17 states have enacted 29 bills focused on regulating the use of AI. These bills primarily address data privacy and accountability. Legislators in California, Colorado, and Virginia have been at the forefront in establishing frameworks, with more and more states following suit. ANA CEO Bob Leodice has been very clear. Our organization will lead on AI in the policy space.
Our focus is on how to leverage the great enabler of artificial intelligence, and in particular, those areas that will give us the insights so that we can make those better decisions and leverage the data that is in fact available to us.
To that end, we have convened an AI public policy working group and are working on developing ethical standards for using AI in advertising and marketing to guide the industry on how to responsibly use this new technology. The ANA Law, Ethics, and Government Relations team remains active on these issues and other policy issues important to our members. We are leading the advertising and marketing industry in DC and in all 50 state capitals. We encourage you to join us as we engage with law and policymakers and advocate for a thriving advertising ecosystem. To learn more about what you can do to help, please email us at washington@ana.net. We also offer working committees where members have the opportunity to sound off and work with us on these important issues. For the ANA, I'm Laquan Austin.